Hi, I'm here today from my happy place. This is the hammock in my backyard to take you through a 5-step check-in process to see how you're feeling today. You can do this anytime. I highly recommend knowing where you are each day, maybe at the beginning or pausing throughout the day to check in to see how are you feeling in body, in your mind, in your spirit, in your emotions. This gives you information. Valuable information to help you navigate the waters of relationship, do better in workplace, to be kind to yourself when you know you need to back off, or to know when you're feeling good and it's time to charge forward. This way you're really moving in harmony with how you're doing inside and outside. So if you can, pause now. Put both feet on the floor. Straighten up your back, get out some wiggles. This will only take a moment. Good. If you're in a place where you can close your eyes, I encourage you to close your eyes. Otherwise, at least lower your gaze. So your gaze is softly down your nose. And just begin by checking in with your body. Kind of how are you feeling? Where do you have little pockets of tension? Where do things feel kind of good and open? Or there are some places that if you adjusted them a little bit, you could be more comfortable. Good. If you know where you hold tension, can you kind of squeeze there and let it go and just squeeze and let it go? That tension is a signal that you need to relax a little bit and reduce pressure. So just squeeze and let go wherever you need. Good. And then go ahead and kind of check in with your mind. So you can notice, is your mind feeling busy? Are there lots of thoughts coming through? Do you have a checklist going on? Or are you thinking of someone? Just notice where your mind goes when you let it go. Please don't judge where your mind goes or that it's active. This mind is your best tool, and it's your way of being in the world. It gives you all the information. So just love on your mind as you notice how it's feeling today. Now we go a little bit deeper and come into the breath. So it's okay if your mind is busy and your body is achy, or your body feels great and your mind is sensitive and sweet. Move your attention to your breath and feel your breath expand and contract. Just by turning your attention there, it will slow down. And when you slow down the breath, you slow down your mind. This way we reduce anxieties, we reduce overactivity of the mind so we can be present. Have you noticed that your breath has become shallow and just taking a deep breath tells you that? Or do you have some tightness or heaviness there? Or does it maybe just dump out on the exhale like you're, okay, that's information that your system is trying to let go. So take in the information, just noticing. As you do this each day, you'll see that your breath knows what's going on and you can have this conversation. And from your breath, I'd like you to kind of go in and ask your sweet self, how are you feeling today? What are the prevailing emotions? Maybe today you're feeling patient or maybe frustrated. Again, try not to judge. Just notice the prevalent feelings in your emotions today. It can be helpful if you are inclined to journal. You can write things down when we're finished. And now we can let all those systems start to come into harmony by manipulating the breath. Simply inhale as you count to a slow 4 beats, and then exhale slowly in 4 beats again. Nice and slow, like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? That kind of pace. Inhaling and exhaling for 4 beats. more you practice this, the more you can simultaneously count those beats in and out and notice how you feel. Notice what changes in your mind or your system. Maybe you want to add a count, going up to 5 or 6, giving yourself time to slow down. You might notice that you would like a little pause between the inhale and the exhale to just have a suspended, juicy moment of observation. If you're still practicing, how about a couple more breaths like that? Stop controlling the breath. Let your breath breathe you. If your eyes are closed, allow them to open slowly, sweetly. A soft gaze, a little smile. That's all it takes to just check in with your system. And it's good now to notice how you feel now versus when you started, before you checked in. So it's going through that process of checking in is like calling a friend or texting a friend and saying, "How are you doing today?" And how good does it feel to you when you receive that text or when you receive that call that someone's checking in? Well, it's the same for when you're doing it for yourself. Please come back and do this anytime. You can write down the process. I'll put it in the comments. And have a beautiful day. Namaste.